We are on our way to Portugal, and I think our flight is in about 1 hour. We're going there for three reasons. We're gonna change the name of our factory. We are gonna go there and check production flows in the warehouse because honestly, Call for Standard has been growing so much the last couple of years that we've been having a hard time keeping up. And then we're gonna work on an Activewear line.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
It's gonna be a busy week. A lot of suppliers to visit, new colors to develop. The sports line in itself is a big thing. Then we have to fit in all the workouts. So the factory is in here.
Yeah.
You can see it on this side here. So it's that one, that building there.
Okay.
This is our factory. And we bought it many years ago because we had a brand that got very big, very fast, which made us acquire the factory. And it's been fun all the way, producing for our own brands, producing for other brands. And for many years, we worked basically only for other brands. 5-6 years ago, we started Call for Standard. And that basically just has grown so fast that this factory, even though it's very large, mostly just produce Call for Standard products. Which makes us consider the name of the company. Because obviously this is called RTG Textiles now, and that makes very little sense as it should be called something with colorful. Good work, Rufino. Very nice. A lot of brands like to work with us here at the factory anyway. It's not that we only produce colorfuls, we also produce for a couple of other brands. And they really like to produce here because we have good volumes on Colorful Standard, so we have good deals on fabrics. We don't have any prints or logos, embroideries, those kind of things on Colorful Standard garments. So we don't really compete with the majority of other brands that wants to produce here. So this is basically the top floor of the factory and where all the commercials are and management and everything. Yeah, we just had the floors done and we're switching the tables and stuff. Oh, very nice, organized.
Oh, these ones also all need to be changed.
Yeah, all of these. Yeah, they are everywhere. I completely forgot about this.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
change them all.
Remember we had this one that says no action. So this is where all the products are being put together. So all these lovely seamstresses would then take all the pieces that came from the laser cutter and sew them into basically the finished garments, right? They still have to go to the dye house to get a color and through quality control, but this is where they're being put together into like a real product. This is kind of a funny one that yeah, really actually, I think you should explain this one because this is something you would not expect to be part of the product.
Alright, in the products, like certain products like pants and hoodies, we have ropes. To get the ropes, because it's a garment dye, to get the ropes in exactly the same color, we need to make these kinds of bags. This one is actually doing it here. So we put inside of these bags the ropes, like this, and they need to go together with the pieces to get dyed in the same color. Otherwise, the color will never match. So this is just one small extra step. There's small things that people don't think about it, but they need to be done in production.
See this one? So this one is basically a white sweatshirt like all these over here that came back from the laundry. So when it comes back, it looks like this. You know, this is the Neptune blue that we have, has a bit of a kind of a faded color. This looks really nice. And the fact that what the garment dye does is that it leaves a bit of color in the seams, which is what makes it look so nice. You know what? Why I think you would like this hotel too?
Mm-hmm.
Is have you ever stayed in a hotel that has protein bars in the minibar?
Yes,
Right?
but my mom didn't allow me to take one because we would have to pay.
Ah, okay. Downstairs we have a spa. There's a pool. There's a gym. There's a sauna. It's a Turkish bath. There's even a bike store. There's a surf shop. There's the most incredible breakfast. So yeah, nice place. It's now almost 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. So let's hit the gym for an hour, maybe a run. Yeah, let's say 1.5 hours. I think Luca's gonna do more. I think he's gonna do like his Ironman training for like 2.5 hours or something. I'm gonna stick to 1.5, I think, and maybe hit the spa afterwards. We're going right over here to the gym. So, gym is here, pool is there. Let's see what it has to offer. Very nice session. 10K on the rowing machine. What did you do on the bike, Luca?
I did 39K on the bike.
39K. That's strong.
Yeah.
And what are we doing now?
We're going to run, and then we go to swim.
So 20 minutes running.
Yeah.
And
And then we
swimming.
need to do some swimming
Yeah, you have to.
for my triathlon, and then some sauna. We should be able to get like 30 minutes in the sauna probably.
Perfect. That's a good day, yeah. We're obviously slightly behind schedule due to the fire last night, and we didn't sleep that much, so we basically slept in and tried to get some sleep. We're on our way to the knit supplier, and it's not to develop new styles this time, because a lot of the times we go here to Portugal is actually just to check productions. It's not a thing that people talk that much about. I think a lot of the times you would see people develop new styles and, you know, cover all of the more sexy elements of running a fashion brand, but actually a lot of it is that daily grind of basically just making sure that things are running on time, that products looks great.
Hello.
Huh? Very good. Very good. Fine. You sound good. I remember when I was here the first time, there was 18 machines in this room. Now there's 44. So this whole area just basically grew with colorful standards. It's just unbelievable to see, you know, a supplier working for us, basically just growing with us, right? Because these machines are expensive. But just because our volume went up, they followed. So yeah, it's nice to see that impact that you actually do here and seeing other companies that we work with grow. Let's check them how they are, how the measurements are. Because this beanie here is supposed to be 19 times 29. 19, perfect. 29. This is really what great production is about, to be honest. I mean, yes, you can design a great product, but if it doesn't come out of these production lines, right fit, right feel, right measurements, everything is like it's worth nothing, right? It has to come out and end up in this bag 100% as you want it, right? Because this is basically what the end consumer gets, and they want to get this every single time, being the exact same beanie as they ordered last time, especially when a brand like us, Colorful Standard, has 60 colors. If you order this in multiple colors, it needs to be the same, right? That was a very nice visit to the knit supplier. They're always so lovely to meet and yeah, super kind. I've been working with them for, I mean, 15 years now. I think I've known them. I think that's one thing that people underestimate a lot, is the relationship building with suppliers. I mean, a lot of brands, they move from one supplier to another just to save a penny here and there, right? But that's not what production is about, right? Production is about making great product at a fair price, yes, but you want to make sure that it's correct, that it comes on time, and that everything is just great. And the people you work with are nice people, right? So it's a joy to come here. It's a joy to go there, have lunch with them, or just be here and say hi and show that you actually care. I mean, I think that means a lot. I think that's what Rui has always been really good at here in Portugal, is building really good, strong relationships with the suppliers. So whatever issue we have, or they have, we somehow always figure out a way to make it work. And that would only happen with good relationships. This is the dye house that we use a lot. And this is where we develop the colors and we dye all the colorful standard products. Because basically the products are produced in off-white. And in here they're dyed in the specific colors that we like, so blue and red and green and whatever. Behind me is the lab. We're gonna enter here and see how we develop colors, how we come up with these unique colors for colorful standard. Because in colorful standard we basically don't really choose a color from a Pantone scheme or anything. We always develop them ourselves, find the right wash, right treatment, everything, so they're like unique for a colorful standard. So that all happens in here, and how they mix the colors and make tests and do small swatches. Yeah, so you can see that they're great before you actually go to production. So this you can also use if you don't want to make your own color. You can come here and choose a color. It took us quite a while to get this organized. We used to, well, honestly, when we started Colorful Standard, we grew too fast, and this was unbelievable. It was like complete chaos. Like there were boxes all over, there were no shelves, they were just on pallets. They were tipping over, we were storing everything in cardboard boxes. It was a nightmare. I remember once when I was timing a guy that was picking a navy blue sweatshirt in medium for a web shop client, and it took him 20 minutes to find the sweatshirt. That's a really bad deal for everyone, right? It's not very, very efficient. But now everything is super organized, so it'll probably take like 10 seconds to find the sweatshirt. So it's a different game now. But that's how it is. You start, you learn, you build, and you see the results, right? So that's what it is about starting a brand and developing it. Yeah, so if you want a bubblegum pink, which is this one, it's right here. You want a large, medium, small, extra large, it's there. And then it's each row or each aisle is a new style. And then continues all the way to the end, just with different styles. Sizing goes up, colors go that way, and styles go that way. But if you come with me, I'll show you the other part of the warehouse.
Right now, because we are planning to receive way more styles, and we are filling up for the winter and the Christmas sales, so we actually just order these shelves to complete it all, so we can put the shelves completely full, both because of the amount we are getting right now. We are growing so much, and all the new styles really fresh that we are announcing soon.
So those will basically, the shelving units will basically just continue all the way to
all the way to
somewhere
here.
around here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so similar to the
Will
other
be
one.
kind of a replica of the other one.
Okay, cool.
Do we know what the amount of pieces of clothes is in the warehouse?
Yes, yeah. About 1 million.
1 million pieces?
Yes.
That's a big wardrobe.
It's a big
Yeah.
wardrobe.
And it will grow.
Yeah.
So
It probably will grow. I mean, obviously,
it grows, but goes down again.
Yes.
It's like we fill it up and it goes down. Fill it up, goes down.
yeah.
There's a lot of like turnover pieces.
But obviously, it's kind of counterintuitive, or it can seem very strange that we have 1 million pieces in stock, but we're always sold out. So but that's because the bestsellers move so fast, and the bestsellers are the ones where you notice you're sold out, right? But because we have so many colors and we don't have that many styles, but the complexity is high with the amount of sizes and colors.
Yeah.
So that means that we have to have a lot of pieces in stock. But if white sells out, if faded black sells out, you would notice right away, right? And that's why people would say, oh, you sell out all the time, even though you have 1 million pieces in stock.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, ideally we would try to go down in inventory, but have all the right products in stock all the time. Be better at forecasting.
Hello, are we good?
Luca.
Never.
Never again?
No. You were good. The last surprise, you were like sprinting. I was like, when I checked my heart rate, it was 100.
So 10-minute warm-up, 15 minutes strength training, and then this circular training, 24 minutes, all out.
Yeah, no. Good stop now. Running! Let's go. Yeah.
I mean, it looks very, very nice. Let's see. It's not that I want to spoil the party, but it's supposed to be white and not black. So, but we can do the size. Oh, the whole thing. This is also white.
Ah, yeah, to jest variant.
Oh, it's a print.
Ah, então devia ser a vinil de
Está
aqui.
para tudo.
I mean,
claro.
it's so close yet so far. Actually, they have a spoon in here. Even better. Fresh juice. It's good.
My breakfast would usually be 700 calories, but because I've spent 1,500 biking, now my breakfast needs to be 2,200 calories technically to put me on like my calorie base for the day, and it's impossible.
Oh yeah. There it is. The new sticker. Rui, the new sticker is up.
I said to you.
That's fast, huh? It was yesterday.
Wait, it was yesterday.
Yesterday evening.
Yes.
So this is our women's activewear collection, and to be honest, we launched a year ago and it didn't really work very well. It didn't offer this high quality product at a fair price. Quality was great, but price honestly was too high. So a month ago we lowered prices just to see the effect of it, and it just, I mean, I didn't expect it, but it doubled sales in less than a month. No ads, no nothing, just organic growth. And obviously seeing that kind of trend makes us look into men's activewear as well, right? So today we will go to a fabric supplier for men's activewear and basically start the men's line. So we will be focused on shorts, t-shirts in the beginning, and then see where it grows. See, you know, how does it develop from there. Due to the success of the women's line, we'd like to kind of try and develop, it's not a huge line, but just some products for men to test how that works. And if you look at the entire brand called for Standard, we are really strong on t-shirts and sweatshirts and quarter zips and knitwear and all these kind of things. But a lot of the customers we have, they are in this kind of like casual, active lifestyle, right? So you can use Call for Standard to go to work, but you can also use it for the gym, for other things, right? So I would go to the gym in a hoodie, but right now I would use another brand for shorts, for example, right?
Okay.
Because we don't have that short. It's not that we want to go down on the technical elements of the fabric, but we cannot prioritize the technical element above sustainability. We basically found this unbelievable fabric, which is 15% cotton and an 85% recycled polyester. And what it does is that it will give you all of the benefits from the cotton, because the cotton is outside, so that's what you feel, it's what you look like, what it looks like. So to basically make you into the gym with something that looks like a cotton t-shirt, and you would feel like you're wearing a cotton t-shirt, but it dries 4 times faster than cotton because of the recycled polyester, and it has stretch. It gives you all the benefits of a real active polyester product, which in many cases is great. But I'm not a fan of the very shiny polyester products. I think this is a very superior product, and I think it will match 100% with our crew necks and 100% organic cotton. Very fine. Woohoo! That's all we need. Very happy with it. Very happy with that. I mean, this is like for those kind of products. Fitting is difficult to do, yes, but fabric is everything. Like the right fabric, then like
Because fitting it, you can arrange it.
Yeah,
like,
you can
over
change
time.
over
You can change
time,
a little
yeah.
bit and tweak it. But fabric is like, if you have the right base.
yeah. I mean, this was a superior product. I mean, I don't have any shorts at home from any brand that I would feel is better than this.
Yeah, that's
So
That's actually very true.
this is actually the yarn that we use for Colorful Standard. This is used to knit all the fabrics that we use in off-white. And we're right now in a mill that produces a lot of the fabric that we use for Colorful Standard. It happens right in here, which is actually next door to our factory, which is super convenient because we don't have to transport the fabric that much. It's just that, so this is a piece of fabric that came out of the machine, and they're basically just checking for quality issues. So checking the fabric for any defects or mistakes is like crucial. It's super important because imagine that you get the fabric, cut the fabric, sew the product together, send it to the dye house, get it in the right color, gets it back to your factory, controls it, and you find a single, like any defect that basically comes from the factory, from the fabric. Imagine that you go through all those steps and then there was an issue with the fabric in the beginning. That's like, the whole process is a waste of time, right? So it's really crucial. 87.
87.
When I'm done with this, I did 248 burpees today and some other stuff. I think that entitles me to a very nice hot meal, right? Yeah, so basically our first flight was delayed and we had to run to the second flight. I think we just made it. They were seriously about to close.
I'm booking the flights next time.
You're booking the flight next time, yeah. The only flight there. And we have to get back because we have a company party starting at 6 o'clock in Copenhagen and we arrive at 4 p.m. So we couldn't miss this flight. It's been 3 amazing days. We did everything we wanted in Portugal. It was nice to hang out with Rui, see all the factories and yeah, just touch base with everyone there and the team. And everyone seems to be working really well on this, on the whole Colorful Standard project. So super pleased, super happy, super grateful for that. Picking up my son at a friend's house, and then I am driving home, picking up some takeaway on the way home. It's gonna be a very short family time. I'm only gonna be home, unfortunately, for half an hour and have dinner, and then I'm gonna go to a company event. So yeah, we're gonna do some fun things together, and we're gonna go have a really nice dinner at a friend's bistro. So it's kind of mixed feelings, right? It's been away for 3 days and just really, want to come home and hug the kids and kiss my wife and just be there with them, put the kids to bed and read them a good night story. Yeah, but not tonight, right? So I'm gonna go to the company event. Just really excited for the whole growth and the journey of the company. Amazing, but yeah, but now I need to go because I really wanna go and pick up my son and yeah, give him a kiss. So great trip in Portugal, everything good. So yeah.